Hi there guys, Sean here from 5-Star Marine, here to give you an update on our food relief project. This project's been something we've been doing for almost 18, if not 19 months right now. The project continues because despite the opening of the Phuket Sandbox, there is still a lot of need on our island. In fact, the numbers of people arriving onto Phuket in August is significantly less than July, and July is significantly less than 12 months ago, which was still a COVID time as well. So right now in Phuket here, we are actually unable to accept domestic travelers in. This is something that's really making an economic problem here in Phuket. We are taking international travelers, but that number can be anywhere between 100 and 200 people a day. And considering Phuket used to have something like a million odd arrivals on a monthly basis, this really is not a number that's going to impact us here in our industry. Just the other day I was talking to a hotel owner who said if they don't see a spike in the next coming week or two, that they're probably going to have to shut their hotel down again. And as it stands in Phuket, we're probably at a stage where still 90% of businesses are closed. So this is why this food relief project is needed now more than ever, and it's also great to see it's inspiring other people in the community. In the last month, we've been busy packing life bags. During this time, we haven't been able to use volunteer teams, so it's been the people from my business here at 5-Star Marine, the Sutai Muay Thai team, as well as a few core members of One Phuket. These have been helping us to pack life bags, load them into the trucks and deliver them out into the communities. A big shout out to the team at 5-Star, the team at Sutai and some of those One Phuket core members who have been helping us out. We do have good news though. It looks like in the coming days that some of the restrictions are going to ease, which allows us to then start volunteer packing again. So I'd suggest to you just take a look at either the 5-Star Marine page or the One Phuket page over the next couple of days as we start to make announcements about resuming restricted volunteer activities. There will be some things in place where we need to make sure that we are COVID compliant and we follow all the rules, but watch out for that as we get going. So if you're a little bit interested in where we've been delivering, here's some of the imagery of what's been happening delivery-wise in this last 15 to 30 days. Some of the places that we've been delivering is Kaew, Phuket Town, Chalong, Rawai, Harn, Sirey, Bangtao, Surin, Kamala, Rassada, Kathu, Kalim, Patong, and Kaew. This is just a short list of some of the places we're delivering. Please understand that when we are delivering, we're delivering to not only just local Thai communities, but we're also going to the Burmese workers' camps. We've also been helping people in community isolation. We've also been helping communities that have been locked down or under stay-at-home orders. Even those workers' camps, which you probably saw in a video that Tim from the Tiger did, that are in a bad situation right now, we've been helping at those camps as well. It's actually really high-risk work at the moment because our team are having to go into locations that have high numbers of COVID cases, and this is also another reason why we haven't been using volunteers. To make sure our team stays safe, we've been following COVID principles and also getting them regularly tested to make sure that they and their families are safe. Now I wanted to do a big shout out actually today to a few different people who are helping out in their own way across Phuket. Firstly, I'd like to shout out to Nick from Scuba Nicks down in the Rawai Chalong area, who's been helping to raise funds for both One Phuket and other organisations who are providing immediate food relief in Phuket. Thank you very much to Nick. On top of that, Dave from the Halfway Inn, so Dave Wilson, he's been helping to hand out life bags and he did a Food for Life cook just the other day. So a big shout out to Dave as well. In addition to that, you're probably aware that Scholars of Sustenance are here in Phuket and they take rescued food, repackage it and give it to those in need as well. They're doing an amazing job across the island helping lots of communities, and here at One Phuket and 5-Star Marine, we work hand in hand with the Scholars of Sustenance team. Outside of our normal delivery schedule this past month, we also did an emergency trip to the idyllic island called Koh Lipe. Koh Lipe is just off the coast of Trang and a very popular holiday spot for our domestic and local travellers here in Phuket. In fact, our team here at 5-Star Marine, I think we were down there at least 10-20 times last year, spending 2-3 days at a time down on that island. In fact, my son Lucas had his birthday down there. It's an idyllic tropical island, but what's been happening there is that there's been an outbreak of COVID cases. This has resulted in the island being quarantined That means that visitors cannot go to the island and locals cannot leave the island. So they're stuck on the island since August 8 or August 9. It looks like that quarantine will lift in September, but we're waiting to see the result of some of the COVID testing. Here at 5 Star Marine, using some of our partners down in the Trung province, a big shout out to those down there, we ordered some supplies, placed them on a speedboat and sent them out. We were able to help 200 families with about a week's worth of food supply. So this is something that we also do here at 5 Star Marine. We're not just looking at how can we help the immediate community around us, but if there are calls for need outside of the Phuket area, we will respond in the best way that we can, and we'll use all the resources of our team and our partners to ensure that we can help everybody in every way we can. One of the most important parts of running a food relief project like this over the last 18 months that we've come to realize is that we need partners in the media who are able to raise awareness about the problems that we're facing. I'd like to take the time now to personally thank Tim Newton from the Tiger, who off his own back ran a fundraiser called the I Am Strong fundraiser and raised just over 1 million Thai baht for charities in Phuket and food relief projects in Phuket like the one that we run. So big shout out to Tim. On top of that, we'd also like to thank the Phuket News for regularly running articles, both online and in print, to raise awareness about what it is that's happening here in Phuket. Quite honestly, without shining the spotlight on these kind of projects and also shining the spotlight on the problems that exist in our community, the kind of support that we need to be able to help these people would not be there or available. As you can see, it's been a very busy month here in Phuket. Our team are exhausted, but on top of that, they're inspired because they're out there helping people. We look forward to having you join us with our volunteer program. If you've got any questions about what it is we're doing here in Phuket, what the food relief project is, or how you can help, feel free to reach out and contact us. If you see our trucks going around, feel free to put a hand out, help us unload some of it and get them into the villages. A big thank you here from Sean and the 5 Star team.